Hey guys, what's up? Today I want to talk to you about this brutal, hard-hitting truth I've been thinking about a lot lately. So many people struggle their whole lives, keep hitting wall after wall, and it's not because they're not capable, and it's definitely not just bad luck. It's because they're being held back entirely by their own obsession with moral purity. Hear me out. Taoism teaches that the Tao follows nature, right? And if you really look at that, there's never been absolute good or evil. No black and white, right or wrong for anything in the natural world. What we call morality is just a set of unwritten social rules human societies worked out over time. It's not supposed to be a chain you use to hold yourself hostage or chain up your own human nature. Living a smooth, successful life never means being some perfect, flawless moral saint. It means being a whole, real, ordinary person. So let me ask you, how draining is life when you're stuck on that moral purity trip? These people always hold themselves to these impossible moral standards, and then they turn around and hold everyone else to that exact same bar. If they have even one tiny selfish thought, they'll beat themselves up over it, drain all their energy overthinking it for hours. If someone else makes a small mistake, they write that person off entirely, cut them off forever. If someone asks them for a favor, even if they're already swamped and struggling themselves, they can't bring themselves to say no. They're scared people will call them selfish. If they get wronged, they don't dare stand up for themselves because they're scared people will say they're not gracious enough. They're constantly telling themselves, I have to be good to everyone and I can't make a single mistake. What ends up happening? They turn into a people pleaser with zero boundaries. They screw themselves over and they enable all the bad behavior from other people. At the end of the day, they don't build any wealth, they don't get anything meaningful done, and they end up worn out with health problems from all that stress. That's the biggest price you pay for obsessing over moral purity. Taoist wisdom never tells us to be perfectly good people. It teaches us the principle of harmonizing with the light and mingling with the dust, which is just a fancy way of saying blending in with the world around you. What does that actually mean? It means you don't show off. You don't go around poking people with your sharp, judgmental opinions. You don't measure everyone else by your own personal ruler, and you don't beat yourself up trying to match everyone else's standards. You let yourself be a little selfish sometimes. You let yourself mess up every now and then. You let other people make different choices than you would. You accept that the world isn't perfect. You gotta get this through your head. Kindness has to have a line, and you only give it to people who actually deserve it. If someone doesn't know how to say thank you, your kindness just looks like weakness to them. If someone keeps pushing and taking more and more from you, backing down just encourages them to keep pushing. Ditching this moral purity obsession doesn't mean turning into a bad person. It means holding your boundaries, taking care of yourself first, and only helping other people when you actually have the extra energy to do it. True clarity and peace of mind isn't becoming cynical and hating the world after you see all the bad stuff that exists. It's holding on to your core values after you see how complicated human nature really is, while letting go of that obsession with being 100% right all the time. Once you stop letting other people's moral expectations hold you hostage and stop draining all your energy overthinking every little thing, all that energy can go toward getting stuff done. When you stop obsessing over am I a good person and start focusing on can I get this done, you'll notice all those big hurdles you thought you'd never get over, they suddenly don't feel impossible anymore. All those people and situations that used to torture you, they suddenly don't matter anymore. And your life just starts getting smoother and smoother naturally.